Welcome, friends. It's time. I'm so excited. It's time for our holiday version of our In the Kitchen live event. Welcome to my kitchen. I don't know where I'm coming to you. I know where I'm coming to you from, but I don't know where I'm coming to you to. So maybe shout out in the chat where you're watching from, maybe what state. Are you in your kitchen? Are you in the car? Are you in between? Who knows? But let us know where you're watching from. I'm so excited. There are so many of you that are already registered for the live giveaways tonight. I've got some great recipes, tips, and just some fun things to share. So if you're hopping on here live, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. I want to see if I can see your comments on here, or if I'm going to need to monitor them over here, because I want to make sure that I am seeing what you are saying to me. And hopefully this time I won't miss some of the things that you're saying. So I see that Gail's here. Gail, say something to me in the chat, please, if you don't mind. I'll use you as a guinea pig so that I can see, if I can see the comments, because I want to be able to chat with you guys. I want to be able to interact with you as we go throughout this evening. So let me make sure that I'm seeing what you're seeing. Yay. Okay, so I can see it over here, but I am not seeing it over here. Okay, so I'm going to monitor from both places. I'm not sure why that is, guys, but we're gonna have, there it is, yay! I am so excited for this too, Gail, and I hope that if you, hey, Catherine, hey, Peggy, so if you have friends who are in this VIP group, maybe shoot them a text right now and say, hey, you want to be sure and hop on, because the holiday event is live now. And then if you have friends who maybe aren't in this group yet, go ahead and send them an invite. Let them hop in here with us, because you guys know we have a lot of fun in here. So let's get rolling. I want to show you, I want to start with one of those products that I've always been a huge fan of. If you guys have been around me at all, you know I love our Deluxe Cooking Blender. And I was so sad when we had to say a farewell to it, at least for a period of time. And I was so pleasantly surprised when we got it back faster than we thought we were going to get it back. And it's actually back. If you haven't heard the news, I've been screaming it from the rooftops. But the Deluxe Cooking Blender is one of those things that once you have it, you won't know how you lived without it. Because yes, it does all the blendy things, and it's got presets for smoothies, and it's got presets for all of the things. But it also cooks. There's an element in the bottom of that pitcher, which means that it can measure actual temperature. So we can do things like sauces. We can do things like jams. We can also, without cooking, do things like fresh nut butter and make our own alternative milks. So many uses. If you've been following along my sourdough journey the past couple of days, you saw that I made my own rice flour. You can make your own oat flour, almond flour at the touch of a button. So many things. I'm going to grab you and travel with me, because we are going to put together a caramel sauce. Yes. Number one, because how fabulous would that be to serve this time of the year? But this is going to dual purpose, because how fun would that be to gift this time of the year, right? Think teachers, neighbors, the gal that does your hair, the lady that does or the guy that does your nails, you know, your neighbor, the things, you know, people that you just want to do a little something for. So let me flip the camera around. You're going to see how easy this is. Once we turn this on, we are like rocking and rolling and ready to go. You will notice when I open up the lid that it says lid. So that means when I add all of the ingredients in here, like butter and heavy cream, and of course, as always, I'll share the recipes with you that we're doing tonight. If little ones come along and go, what's this button do, Mom? There's not going to be any kitchen explosions. Hallelujah. Because ain't nobody got time for that, and especially during the holidays, right? So we've got butter, we've got heavy cream, I've got a cup of brown sugar, and I've measured this in my little 1-cup prep bowls. And y'all know, let me see if I can do this one-handed. It's packed in there. Yes, there we go. Y'all know that these also come with little lids. And not only are they convenient for storing things in the kitchen, but let me give you another gift-giving idea. Add some little chocolates or add maybe some hot cocoa mix and some marshmallows on top. Looks so pretty, like in that glass container, but it makes a great gift that not only will they enjoy what's in the jar or what's in the prep bowl, but they're left with something useful when they're done. Again, so much better than a world's greatest teacher mug. Just saying, as a former teacher, right, Gail? You've got a closet full. All right, we're going to add a little bit of the best vanilla ever in the whole entire world. Oh, y'all, let me stick you on my helper holder here. There we go. Whoops. Okay, because while I'm talking about this vanilla and adding about 1.5 teaspoons. Now we know this is double strength, so you can shy away and use about half, but I mean, it's so good, right? Okay. Speaking of vanilla and all of the other pantry items, right? Right, Gail? Remember, all of your pantry items are 15% off through, today's the 16th, so through Thursday. Don't forget that. Okay, we need just 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I love our grinders. Love, love, love. Let me get this to where you can see it without crashing it into the floor. There we go. Gonna grab that grinder and we just need a little 1/4 teaspoon. All that's gonna do, you may be saying salt, but what happens is that salt cuts the sweetness and really sets it apart. Awesome. Stephanie, come on, Stephanie. Come on. She's on her way. Hey, Missy. Yes, Gail, it is. It's the best vanilla ever. All right, I'm going to check my ingredients here. We got sugar, or brown sugar, heavy cream, butter, our vanilla, our salt. We are going to put the lid on, and we're going to dial up the sauce setting. So let me see if I can let you see what's going on here. Soup, heated puree, jam, and sauce. See that right there? Push the button and walk away. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. And that's going to do its own thing, y'all. So let me flip. Sorry. You're seeing my living room and not me. Sorry. But it is a little Christmassy here, so we'll just add that to the Christmas spirit. So, one of the other things that I love to do is this recipe included with the blender? That's a great question, Misty. I can't remember if that one is in the guide or not, but it's definitely on the website, and I will definitely be sharing the link to it in the VIP group, okay? Now, you hear it starting, stopping, starting, stopping. That's because it's measuring the temperature, it's working through, the butter, it's cooking the things, and so it'll start and it'll stop, and you know what? I don't have to do anything, and it's a beautiful thing. One of the other things this time of the year that I love making in the Deluxe Cooking Blender is hot chocolate. Now, y'all let me know, because I know, and that's why I left it over there and didn't bring it up here, because I know it can make some noise as it's doing its thing. Are you still able to hear me even though that's going? Somebody just give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're still able to hear what's going on. I'm trusting that that's going to be okay. Awesome. Okay. Somebody talk to me, friends. In the meantime, hot chocolate. Or this is the time of the year where we like hot cider. You can do all the things in there. But when it comes time to serve it, this insulated pitcher, perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. This insulated pitcher is going to be your new best friend this time of the year. All right? Because guess what? You're gonna add your hot liquid or your cold liquid. So summertime, awesome. Thank you, Courtney. Summertime, think your cold iced tea that you want to keep cold out by the pool. Up to 6 hours, friends. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. It's gonna keep the hot, hot and the cold, cold. This is double walled. And somebody, by the way, this is one of the giveaways. Did you see that? Yes. So you're gonna add your hot chocolate, your hot cider this time of year. It's like a big thermos, but it's so pretty, right, Stephanie? It is. It's beautiful. You've got a little tab there you're going to pour, and it's going to keep everything nice and warm. So just wanted to kind of point that out because I'm thinking, oh, that would be amazing. Now, here's what, yes, you do need that in your life, Gail. I promise you do. Here's what we're going to do next. We're going to make a very basic and yet perfect recipe for serving at a party, whether it's Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, taking to a party. These are so easy, and we're gonna make them even easier if that's possible. We're gonna make ham and cheese sliders, hot ham and Swiss sliders, okay? So super simple. I've got my big cutting board that has the juice wells on this side. This doesn't get enough love, and I'm telling you, this is the cutting board to have. It's smooth on this side, got the juice wells on this side. This is great for if I'm carving a roast or the turkey, all the things. This is also my go-to in the summertime when I'm cutting up watermelon or pineapple because all of those juices catch right there and they don't go all over my counter. But I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna take a big package of King's Hawaiian rolls. We love these things, right? And I'll tell you, my youngest daughter, like, she will just ask me, Mom, can you just make this sliders like for dinner? Sure, baby, sure can. She loves these. So you're gonna pull out the sliders out of the container, leave them all stuck together. This is gonna be such a great hack, okay? All stuck together. I'm not near my trash, so we're just gonna throw that right there. And I'm going to grab my bread knife, by the way. Look how, talk about beautiful. This Foundations knife block set. Oh my gosh. And it's a convertible. So if you don't want to leave it out on your counter, it goes in your drawer. Yes, it does. Okay? Think about, especially for maybe a young couple or somebody starting out, flips over, sits down on the counter, looky there. Can you see that? Okay, it's gonna sit just like that. So I'm gonna grab the bread knife and I am going to work my way through this entire 24 2 dozen of bread all at once, okay? We don't have to cut them all apart. We don't have to cut them all. I mean, this is like the best hack ever. Now, I am going to bake these in that Brilliance 9x13 nonstick pan. Number one, they're gonna bake beautifully and they're gonna bake quickly because Brilliance Bakeware has a dark coating. And I get this question a lot of times. It's like, okay, so what's the difference between the teal bakeware and the Brilliance Bakeware besides just, you know, the color? Well, they both are excellent bakeware, but let me explain while I grab. First of all, your Brilliance Bakeware has a lid. Obviously, we're not going to put this in the oven, okay? The lid does not go in the oven, but it's perfect for storing the leftovers. It's also perfect for stacking and freezing it. Nest, okay? If I had another one, it would sit right back on the top, okay? Yes, Cindy, these sliders are super versatile, which means you could swap out whatever meats, whatever, okay? But this nonstick coating, which by the way is different than nonstick in your pan, this is nonstick that's silicone based, okay? Not the same. And this is you're gonna see, these sliders are gonna slide right out. But because it's darker, you're gonna get more browning, and you're going to bake faster. If you're not using a Pampered Chef recipe, I recommend that you back the time down. It may even be a good idea to back your temperature down a little bit, okay? Pampered Chef recipe is gonna allow for it if it's a Pampered Chef recipe that's designed for this bakeware, okay? So we're gonna take the bottom half of those sliders and we're gonna put them, trying not to tear them all apart, because we've got that one big sheet and 24 fit just perfectly right in my pan, okay? We're gonna take a pound of sliced ham. We're gonna take a package of sliced Swiss. Now we know that this has the tear off thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? So if you don't have it, I thought I had one. Whoop. Sorry, tripping over the dog that's underfoot. But you know, every time I get a chance, I show you these guys because these are the perfect stocking stuffers. Again, Gail, so much better than a World's Greatest Teacher mug, right? It magnets, it's a clip, but that front piece right there, you put that underneath. Let's see if I can do this backwards. This piece right here goes right here. You squeeze, you zippity-doo-dah, and we just open that package. It's wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna layer the ham and the Swiss and more ham. Okay, now this particular, we do have some great slider recipes. This particular recipe is not a Pampered Chef recipe, but that doesn't mean it's not a great recipe, and I will absolutely share it with you. So we're gonna bury the ham, we're gonna bury the Swiss inside the ham. So take our Swiss, take our ham, and then we're gonna melt some butter, because again, everything's better with butter, right? We're gonna melt some butter. We're going to add some minced onion. We're gonna add some Worcestershire, however it is that you say it in your neck of the woods, Worcestershire sauce. And the original recipe calls for some poppy seeds. I've never added the poppy seeds because I'll be honest, that's not something that I typically have on hand. I'm sure it would be delicious. I like poppy seeds, I just don't keep them. So there you go. And then we're gonna pour that buttermilk, Dijon mustard. I feel like Julia Child when I say that, right? All right. And then we're gonna add the rest of the ham on top, so we kind of buried that Swiss inside. I mean, what's better than ham and Swiss, right? But like Cindy said, you could, I mean, super versatile. What other combos could you do with sliders? Tell me in the chat. I mean, what other twist, meats, cheeses, what other ways would you slider it up? Okay, let me hear. I'm gonna get the ham off my hands. Grab the butter that's in the microwave. So we got 1/4 cup of butter. We're gonna add about a tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon. Ooh, bacon and cheddar. Now we're talking, I knew we were friends, Stephanie, but now I understand why. Roast beef and cheddar or provolone. I love cheddar, but I also love provolone. So I'm gonna kind of, measure with my heart here. We need about 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon. We need about 1.5 teaspoons, so my adjustable measuring spoon is perfect for that, of Worcestershire. And then we need about 1 tablespoon of minced onion. Y'all are coming up with some good combos here, friends. This sounds so good. All right, there's the Worcestershire. These measuring spoons make great gifts too, y'all, because think about it. Tie that with the seasoning, which by the way, remember, all your pantry products are 15% off. And I'm hearing a beep back there. Now, we're going to visit that here in just a second, but let's get these in the oven, okay? Let's get a tablespoon. Now that was the adjustable measuring spoons. These are actually the nesting spoons. One of them, they click right into each other. So that helps. I'm gonna grab everyone's favorite mix and scraper. That happens to be part of the buy two, get one free right now. Remember, the buy two, get one free and the 15% off pantry are good through the 18th. So we got a couple more days. I agree, Gail. Ooh, turkey pastrami with Swiss. Pepperoni, pizza sauce, and mozzarella. Oh, and you could add the everything but the pizza seasoning in with your butter. Y'all, I mean, I think you're making me hungry. Now, I'm just going to pour this right over the top. And I'll tell you, I have to be careful because this is a full pan and we want it to stay in the pan and just kind of divert down over the sides. Can you see what's going on there? Can y'all see that? Perfect. Perfect. I'm using my silicone prep bowl. If you don't have these in your life, you need these in your life. Oh, 3 onion would be so good. 3 onion's one of my favorites. It's clearly everybody else's favorite too, because I was going to tell you, make sure you stock up on that one if you don't have it already. And it's already out of stock. Everybody's been stocking up on 3 onion because, I mean, it's good on potatoes, it's good on vegetables, it's good on chicken, it's good on pork. I mean, 3 onion is just good on everything. All right, so we're just gonna finish pouring that over the top. And then this is just gonna go in the oven. Now I have it set for 350 degrees. That's what the recipe calls for, but it says about 20 minutes. I'm gonna pull this out in about 12 or 13, okay? Because like I said, it just does not take as long when you're using the Brilliance Bakeware. Another perk of this bakeware, okay? So that looks kind of messy-bessy, but you know what? It's gonna be so good. So good, okay? Again, another great stocking stuffer, or just buy 2 and get 1 free and keep all 3 for yourself because you need it. You need more than one of those. I'm just telling you. These are a set of 3. This is what I melt my butter and my chocolate in because they're flexible and they're silicone, but they also come with lids, which is really handy dandy. Okay. What other combos are we thinking? Oh, breakfast burrito. Y'all, you are killing it. This is why I love you guys. Well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I love you guys, but okay. Let's set this for about 13 minutes. We'll come back and check. Okay. Somebody else said ham, turkey, chicken, roast beef, and a cheese sauce and spices with a hint of basil and parsley. Holy cow, Catherine. Oh my gosh. Misty, tell us, why do you love your Brilliance while we're traveling back to the blender to see what's going on over here? I love my Brilliance too. I'm just saying. So let me flip this around. This basically is like, oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see how hot that is? I mean, it's 189 degrees. We know exactly how hot it is. You can see where it's like bubbly and oh my goodness. Now, the recipe says when it prompts you to add, we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon. The crunchy cinnamon, again, another pantry item that you must stock up on right now. And especially the cinnamon and our Cinnamon Plus, which somebody's going to win tonight. And the double strength vanilla. I mean, those only come out of the vault certain times of the year. So I'm going to add, in fact, I'm just going to open the top like this. Now, do we have to add cinnamon to our caramel sauce? Not necessarily, but man, it's good. And we want just about a half a teaspoon, so I'm just going to like, you know, that may have even been a little bit more, but that's okay because, oh my gosh, y'all. Once it says add, Then I just press the button again, and it's gonna finish cooking it the rest of the way. So easy. So Missy says it's versatile, it's easy to clean, it's easy to use. Oh, Kathy, I can't believe that you don't have, yes, you definitely need those spices. I mean, crunchy cinnamon's the best cinnamon you will ever put in your mouth. The double strength vanilla, like Gail says, it's the best. And then the cinnamon plus, which somebody is going to win, I don't think I have it over here, I think it's over on my desk, is basically the best cinnamon ever with the cloves and the nutmeg and the orange peel and that think pumpkin spice, okay? Yeah, you need them in your life. Brilliance is awesome. Yes, Gail says I couldn't do without my Brilliance Bakeware. And one of my favorite pieces of the Brilliance Bakeware are those long loaf pans, because I can do lasagna and I can have, I mean, you know, there's just 3 of us here at the house now. Now, sometimes I have 5 of us, you know, but sometimes and it's just perfect for a pan of lasagna. Put that lid on, make one for now, have one for later, put the lid on, throw it in the freezer. I mean, I just love them. I love them. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way for the moment. And I wanna show you a fun hack. Y'all got some crumbs going on here. Got them breadcrumbs. Let's grab our little mini counter vacuum, clean up our mess here real quick, right? This thing just, oh my gosh. So if you haven't seen this, probably need this in your life too. It's also part of the buy 2, get 1 free. And one of my favorite things is to throw the attachment on there and clean the back of my, there went that attachment, but clean the back of my Deluxe air fryer, because I can pop this in and now I have a cord to get way back in there. Or those crumbs in the drawer that, like, where did they come from? I mean, I don't know. There's like crumbs in the silverware drawer. Anybody else but me? We don't eat in there. We don't cook in there. Where do they come from? Well, we got a solution for that. And if you're wondering, the easiest, I mean, you're just gonna like pop this open, dump it in the trash. That's it. Super easy. I want to show you a really cute appetizer that if you need to take something to a party really fast, or if you just need to serve something that's a little extra, fills in the buffet a little bit, you're going to want to grab, oh, that's brilliant, Stephanie. Cleaning up. Stephanie is like card making extraordinaire. She is so gifted. Her cards blow my mind. She actually blessed me and sent me one of her handmade cards one time. I still have it. It's absolutely beautiful. And so all those little tiny pieces of paper and sequins, that's so smart. And by the way, if you have littles and you're trying to get all those crumbs out of the car seat, I'm not there anymore, friends, but oh my word, the Cheerios, the crumbs, they just appear. All right, we are going to do a block of cream cheese. And I'm going to use another one of my favorite pantry items. That's also 15% off right now. But we're going to make a really quick appetizer. So let's open up this block of cream cheese. We're going to leave it on the square. Some of you have seen me do this before, but this is like, I always love to share this time of the year. And sometimes your block of cream cheese, maybe we need to open from the other end. Like I said, zippity-doo-dah, because we ain't got time to fight with you. Outsmarted. Okay, so let's open up the block. God, we have to throw this trash somewhere. And I'm going to cut it. Can you see that? Okay, I'm going to cut it on the diagonal. All right, not down the middle, not crossways this way. I'm going to cut it long ways on the diagonal. And now I'm gonna get whatever cute little serving platter you have. But if you haven't seen the wooden cake stand, first of all, how pretty is that? But here's why I love it. Because like so many Pampered Chef things, it's versatile. It comes apart and you're saying, well, that's great so that you can store it. No, that's also great because now I have 2 wooden discs that I can put charcuterie on when I'm not using it as a cake stand. So smart. I'm gonna use this big one just because it's gonna be easier for you to see. And I'm gonna put it down like that, okay? So straight edge here. I'm gonna take my other straight edge. Let's see if I can get this without cutting it all up. I'm gonna take my other straight edge and put it here. Now, if I were really creative, I would have grabbed my little Linzer cookie cutters and cut out maybe a star, or maybe grab some green bell pepper and put a stem. And we have a Christmas tree. But it needs to be decorated, don't you think? I agree. Oh, that's pretty, Gail. She says that her cake stand is the centerpiece of her kitchen island. So smart. So let's grab my raspberry habanero. Y'all, this is good on chicken. This is good on pork. This is, I mean, it's the perfect blend of heat and sweet. And again, 15% off all your pantry through Thursday, through the 18th. And the 18th is also your last day for Christmas delivery. So all these things that we're talking about tonight, you still have time to get them and stuff in somebody's stocking. Oh, is this your favorite? What do you use it on, Gail? I had this one open, as you can see. I've partially used it, so let's see if it'll. I was trying to let it come to room temperature because you're going to want to put it in the fridge once it's. What do you like to use it on? So I'm basically just drizzling a little bit, and I could go a little crazier, but how cute is that, right? We're gonna surround it with some crackers or pita bread or any sort of dippers, but I mean, y'all, a block of cream cheese, a bottle of raspberry habanero, a sleeve of crackers, and you're like heading out the door to that party that you last minute, they said, oh yeah, we'd love for you to come over. Bring a little something, something to share. And you're going, oh, what am I going to throw together? Something, something real quick. Well, you got 2 ingredients. You got this, right? Okay, 3, the crackers, okay? So cute, so good, and it's so yummy on cream cheese, okay? So, easy idea. Sorry, I'm getting up in your mix because I'm just moving some things around here. My other favorite sauce, okay, Gail likes it on chicken, but it's like my favorite, oh, yes, yes, so good on chicken. My other favorite sauce, the teriyaki honey is really good, but my other one is the spicy pineapple rum. I mean, like, you talk about good on chicken and pork. Oh my gosh, but you know what else is good on? Vanilla ice cream, I'm just saying. Yes, yes, thank me later, okay? So, let's talk about some of my favorite pantry. Pantry being on sale means pantry like your meatloaf mix that we made meatballs with at our last live, your bread mixes, your seasoning packets like scampi and Tuscan chicken, and I mean, all of pantry is 15% off. Even the little gift sets, like the dipping sauces gift sets, and the dipping oils, gift sets. Your oils like your garlic parmesan oil and the there's a pizza one and I mean, we just have so many good pantry items. I can't think of them all, but these are a few of my favorite things. All right, guys, honey sriracha is what you're gonna throw in all kinds of things, but it's amazing in your General Tso's chicken stir fry. We might do that sometime for lunch. Chipotle, yeah, this is just, it's so good. So good. Southwestern, if you are doing tacos, although I love our everything taco, in fact, I'm out of it. That's why I can't show you a bottle. I just ordered some more. The everything taco seasoning is, oh, mwah, yes. Don't buy the packets anymore. Brown your ground beef. We make taco bowls all the time. Add, 1 to 2 tablespoons of your everything taco, about a quarter cup of water. You're eating tacos. Tuesday night, you're set. Southwestern is another good variation. Dill. I love dill for making dips. I'll circle back to the 3 onion rub that Misty asked a minute ago. How much time we got on there? Like 10 seconds. I knew we had to be getting close. Half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of mayo. If you want to sub out one of those for Greek yogurt, you absolutely can. And 1 to 2 tablespoons of your favorite rubber seasoning. Another great party trick. You're welcome. But dill makes a great dip. But dill is also so good on seafood, your fish and your shrimp and your scallops. And oh, yes, yes, yes. Italian, this is your hack for pizza sauce and your spaghetti sauce. And if you want it to taste like it's, simmered all day long, but you ain't got that much time, here you go, friend. So I just want to remind you while I grab these sliders, slip on my oven gloves, which are also part of buy 2, get 1 free. And guys, all these buy 2, get 1 frees, you can mix and match. So it doesn't mean that you have to get 3 sets of oven gloves or 3 mini counter vacuums. It doesn't, all the buy 2, get 1 frees, throw them in your cart. The least expensive one becomes your free item. It'll do it for you, okay? I'm going to grab our sliders. I'm going to get out our trivets, these new trivets, y'all. They're also great for like gripping the lids and all the things. So let me grab them because they're probably way done. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's beeping. So the caramel sauce is done. I mean, it's just done. You just use your oven gloves. Ah! Yes, I do sing, Stephanie, just because it's what I do. Hidden tricks that I keep up my sleeve. No, I was a music major. I play piano and sing. I was a music major in college. What can I say? I love what I do. We've got sliders that are looking so good. I'm going to let those just sit for a hot second and settle, okay? And then I'm going to show you a couple of other things that just might be helpful, okay? I'm so glad you love your oven gloves, Misty. And they're not, did you notice? I mean, they're nice and big. Like, I have little hands. So my fingers are back here, but I love that I have lots of room, and that means that if I want to get them for husband, son-in-law, the guys that like to cook and grill too, they will fit their hands. Now, we are beeping, so let's basically, this says end, okay? So I'm going to cancel just so that it's done and it doesn't keep beeping. But while we did things, we made caramel sauce. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So I can put that maybe in a cute little jar, tie a ribbon on it and give it as a gift. Maybe I'll just put it in one of those prep bowls and let it cool. If I'm not going to serve it hot right now, I'll let it cool so that I can give it as a gift or have it for later. Y'all. And if you're thinking, sticky caramel, that's going to be a mess to clean up. Well, what do we know about the Deluxe Cooking Blender? As much as I love all of the things that it does, What I really love that it does is it washes itself. It has a heated wash setting, so there you go. Use it on cotton. Oh, put that caramel on the cotton. Somebody's like, yes, yes, yes. I would put it in the fridge. I'll double check the recipe, but I think I would store it in the fridge. Because again, we've got like butter and brown sugar and heavy cream, and there's not like preservatives in there. Isn't it nice to make things and know what you're eating? Yes. And let me tell you, when you throw 3 cups of roasted nuts in there, and I like to do like a mixture of pecans and peanuts and cashews. Oh my gosh. And you make nut butter, and you realize that you're like eating this with a spoon and there's nothing in there but nuts. No, we don't add anything else. Nothing else but nuts. And I know what I'm feeding my family, and I know what I'm eating. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna flip these out because I want you to see just how easy, let me get my cutting board back. Just how easy they come out. All right, prepare to have your mind blown. I'm just saying. This is hot. So I'm gonna grab like my, just one of my big turners. Love these guys, love them. Just to kind of guide these babies out. Move that out of the way. Do this like so. Okay, ready? Don't blink. These sliders smell amazing too. Okay, so I'm gonna get this up underneath here just so I can get the bottom of it going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get underneath. Ready? Here you go. Told you. They're sliders. They slide right out. Is that not crazy? It's like, woo! This Brilliance Bakeware is that non-stick. And yes, it will go in the dishwasher, but come on. I mean, do we really need to? I'm gonna let them sit and cool just ever so slightly, and then I'll grab my bread knife again, and I think they would be beautiful on my anniversary dinnerware, that big serving platter. So that's what we'll do here in just a second. But let's get them out of the way, and I want to show you a little trick, something cool that I learned today. I'm glad that's not my phone, but we're just gonna let it ring. Sorry guys. Watch this. Now, let's suppose that you are serving dinner or you are entertaining and you want to do something fun. Okay, I have, and this is an inexpensive napkin. I probably got it at like the Walmart, you know, so it doesn't, it's old and it doesn't even quite square up. But I'm gonna fold it, it's square, it's gotta be square. I'm gonna fold it in half, and I'm gonna fold it in half again. So now we've got quarters, right? Okay, can you see, your words are over top of me. Can you see that? Looks like you can. Okay, so now we're gonna take, and we're gonna fold this bottom piece up almost to the top, but you know, I'm leaving about 1/4 of an inch, okay? Take the next one, do the same, just ever so slightly. Don't line it up quite, leave a little bit of margin. We need a little margin in our life, right? Okay, and then we're gonna fold this one up ever so slightly. And now we're gonna flip, okay? So leave your folds, flip. Points right here. I'm gonna take this side and I'm going to fold it across kind of in thirds. Got it? I'm gonna take this side and do the same thing. Fold it in thirds. I'm going to take this piece, you're going to see there's kind of a tail there. I'm going to leave the tail. I'm going to take this piece and fold it up. And I'm going to flip it over. And now I'm going to take each one of these and tuck. Just tuck them up underneath themselves. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we have, look at it on this anniversary dinnerware. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Of course, we could have done a green one and it would have looked, isn't that cute? How fun. And it's so pretty on this anniversary dinnerware. That's the thing I love about this dinnerware is it blends with whatever colors you're adding to. So yes, there's your hack. You can make a Christmas tree folded napkin. Even you, even me. It's so easy. All right, let's grab our platter here. And just to give you an idea, I will just come back in, cut those apart. Y'all, these smell so good. And they'll be perfect served up. Oh, look, that cheese is stringing. I hate it when there's just so much cheese that it strings. Anybody else? That just breaks my heart, right? It's just awful. All right. Now, let me share with you a few things in the time we have left before I plate the rest of these. So let me get the cheese off my fingers, even though I really want to just kind of lick them, right? But we won't. I want to make sure that you know about a couple of things that might not be public knowledge yet, because you're my VIPs and I kind of like to share these things with you. Okay? So number one, you know that, as I've reminded you multiple times throughout the evening, the buy 2, get 1 free and the 15% off all pantry are good through December 18th. And you also know that December 18th is the Christmas cutoff. To get entries into the remaining giveaways, I'm fixing to give away some of our prizes now, but then the remaining giveaways, as you know, spill the secrets. Yes, as you know, there are ways that you can get entries into that, and that is you shop between now and Sunday, the 21st, and I'm being very strategic about that, and I will tell you why. Or you can book your January party, and I'll tell you why you want to do that too. And you'll get an entry for both. If you shop tonight before midnight, then you will get double entries into the remaining giveaways. Okay, why am I being strategic? Because all of that sale ends on the 18th, but the end of the year sale, 20% off the wooden cake stand, the round cake pans, the carving set, if you were wishing you had at Thanksgiving and you didn't, the non-stick grill pan with the removable handle, the oil and vinegar dispenser, you know, the one that you press and it measures it up for you and then you just pour out exactly the amount that you need. This stainless steel measuring scoop, which someone is going to win. I think that one is being given away tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And the wine tumbler. All of those are going to go on sale starting on the 19th through the end of the year. So that's why I'm giving you through Sunday to shop this event, okay? I got you. Now, maybe you're also going, all right, I have really been wondering and toying with the idea of doing what Lynnette does in some form or fashion. And your business does not have to look like mine, right? Maybe yours is just going to be a little extra fun on the side. It does not have to be full-time. Maybe you want to work it full-time. Maybe you want to earn a trip. I just found out yesterday we're going to get the opportunity to earn, should I tell you that too? Oh, I'm going to. I'm just going to. So next year as consultants, we're going to get the opportunity to earn a trip to either Nashville or Los Cabos or Dublin, Ireland. Bucket list for me. Oh my gosh. all that to say, you know that we have an extra special kit that we have had since October to celebrate our anniversary. If you want the Heartstone kit for $19.80 to start your business, that's only good through December 31st. Okay? Just letting you know. If you want this kit, only through December 31st. Okay, I'm really going to spill the tea. The two kits that we have now will remain the same. Okay? And they're incredible. That stoneware launch kit and the stainless launch kit, which, by the way, somebody is going to win that big 2.5 quart stainless with, oh my gosh. Oh, that's beautiful. Somebody's gonna, I've got one in a box. This is not it, this is mine. I've got one in a box that I'm gonna send to one of somebody, one of y'all, or somebody that's, I'm just saying. Those kits will remain the same. If you have seen me use and have become a huge fan of this guy right here, you know the twist and chop. Like, it goes round and round and up and down. Shake it up, baby, right? Twist and chop. This makes salsa like none other. This chops up your onions like none. I mean, like, don't blink, because they'll push the button, they'll be gone. It'll be done. January 1st, there will be a kit, a twist and chop kit. It includes the twist and chop, your apron, and a catalog for $30. $30. Twist and chop's $99. 30. So if you're going, okay, I really want to get started, I really want to kick off the new year, and now that you've told me that I can earn a trip to like these fabulous places that I really want to like not waste any time, then January 1st, we're going to get you signed up, and we're going to help you to have what you want from this business. I would have never dreamed, and you will hear me say this over and over and over again, I would have never dreamed almost 14 years ago that I would get to stand here in my kitchen with all of you and do what I do day in and day out. And I am so, so incredibly blessed as a result of it. I could go on, and I won't, but I could go on and on. It's so much more than a twist and chop, even though Gail says that this is one of her favorite tools. It's become one of mine too. I mean, it's like poof, and it's ready. I did my pie crust in it. Maybe you saw my video. I did my pie crust at Thanksgiving, and it was just like, whoop, well, that's ready. Let's roll it out. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So here's the deal. I'm just letting you know, because if you have given any thought whatsoever, then 2026 can be your year. And you can start for as little as $30 and have one of the most amazing tools in the catalog. I'm just saying. That's worth the price of admission right there. But what's really going to be worth the price of admission is when you see the blessings that can come, not just through the paycheck that you're going to get. But guys, I'm just telling you, I told somebody this past week, the way I have watched God bring the team of my team together from literally all over the country, like-minded people that love and encourage each other, that love the Lord, that love what they do. It's only He can do that. It's such a tremendous blessing. And I am humbled and honored and excited to welcome anybody that wants to do that. Maybe that's not something that you're interested in, and you know what? That's okay. But if you want to take advantage of the month that we all love, January's Host Special, double free and 60% off anything, then we want to get your party booked right away. Okay? Because if you book your January party before Sunday when we close out this event, then you're going to get another entry into these giveaways. All right, guys. Now, how do you shop? And then let's give some things away. At about 7:05, I have a post scheduled that's going to drop the shopping link. It is one of those table links because that way you can see some other things in action. And if you haven't already, many of you have, but if you haven't already, scroll down, take the kitchen quiz, get your $5 off your order, okay? The link will be there for you to shop. You can shop that through Sunday, okay? Your guest special is also $15 off your next order when you spend $90. And did you see today we added free shipping for orders $99. We can help you not only button up those stocking stuffers, but we can also help you get stocked up and ready to start the new year fresh. And that's what I want to be able to do for you. All right, guys. So, let me, real quick, if you're already a consultant, can you get the kits for those prices? Well, once you become a consultant, you have purchased a kit. Okay, so you can't purchase another kit because you've already purchased a kit when you became a consultant. I hope that makes sense. I know, they're all so fabulous. It's like, I want to start all over again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so sweet, Rebecca. I love that you guys, I love that all of you are here and a part of this community. So let's give some things away, shall we? I have, and I think all of these are sitting on my desk, but I have a Cinnamon Plus, the one that, think pumpkin spice, and that winner is Cora Huey. Cora, thank you for registering. You are the winner of Cinnamon Plus. A serrated nylon server, the new little, oh, it's perfect. Kim Keffer, congratulations, Kim. You're the winner of the serrated nylon server. The kitchen squeegee tool. I think I was actually showing you that live yesterday when I was making sourdough bread. Jeremiah Rawson, you are the winner of the kitchen squeegee tool. Salted vanilla dessert mix. Talk about an easy dessert to take to a party. Stacy Jackson, you are the winner of that gift, so that will be coming your way. And one more giveaway for tonight, and that's the little stainless measuring scoop that I was mentioning earlier that will be on sale on the 19th. Carla Tusaw, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Names are so important and sometimes they get mispronounced. So I hope I'm saying Teusaw, Carla Tusaw. Congratulations. So congratulations to all 5 of you. You are winners of live giveaways because you registered, and we still have, did I say 2.5? That's a 4.5 quart. What am I saying 2.5? Holy cow. 4.5 quart stainless saute pan that you just saw. Somebody's going to win that. That insulated pitcher that we were looking at earlier, somebody's going to win that. The kitchen drying rack, which by the way, had to go away, but I still had one in my closet. The one that rolls out and spreads across your sink and then you can roll it right back up. So that's coming to someone. The mince and roll. Put your things in, give it a roly-roly on the counter, which also we had to say goodbye to. We had to say goodbye to several things this summer because of the whole the climate and the tariffs and all of that stuff. And then the charcuterie accessory set. I love the charcuterie accessory set. It's got the bowls and the little forks and the little spoons and the little, all the things to serve, all the little serving pieces to serve your meats and cheeses and your charcuterie. So somebody's going to win that. So we've got 5 more giveaways still to come. How do you get entries? Again, you get entries. I love the way you guys congratulate each other. You're so awesome. You get entries by shopping tonight If you shop by midnight tonight, you get double entries, okay? Shopping between now and the 21st, 1 entry for that. Booking your January party, you get an entry for that as well. All right, guys? What questions can I answer? I think we are right at 7 o'clock. I will take an extra minute or two if anybody has any questions, maybe anything that we talked about tonight or anything that maybe we didn't talk about tonight. I just love being able to serve you guys. Any questions before we wrap up? So I'll wait just a few seconds, give you a chance to type. And while you're typing, let me just say again, guys, how grateful I am for you. Because as the saying goes, I would have no business in the kitchen if it weren't for you and the business that you allow me to serve you in. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so glad this has been fun. I hope that you're enjoying these live events. I really hope that we can do this at least every other month. I definitely would love to do something in January because everybody's kicking off healthy eating and budget-friendly meals. And so I'm brainstorming exactly what I want to share to you and pinning down my date. But I hope that you're enjoying these. How do we get these recipes? I am going to post all of them in the group once we sign off here. Okay, guys? All right. Again, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for the opportunity of serving you this year. And my prayer is that you and your family have a very, very Merry Christmas and that it's an extra special, blessed time. All right, guys. Mwah! So grateful for all of you. I'll post recipes and replays and all the things. Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you.